continue to come in. We are. I will say too, we're live on air. So, but you know, what do you think about what the mayor's doing, and what should the president and the White House be doing?
This is up to us. This is up to each and every one of us to stand up. Nobody's coming here for us.
Right.
We're here for ourselves. If we don't get up and fight for our city, nobody's coming for us. They're coming to destroy it. The reason why they're here is to steal our votes.
Right.
We're not going to be able to live. They're stealing our votes, our kids' future, my birthright. Our United States is great city that I refuse to leave.
Wait for the third rail.
You understand? Nobody's coming for us. These elected officials aren't even elected. They're using absentee ballots. They're being selected.
They're operating without.
What did you think that AOC, when she came out, and other members of Congress, and they had this press conference, what did you think about their comments?
They will never be allowed to walk down the streets again. Yes. They have destroyed our city, and New York, especially Queens, is woken up.
Let's pull away from this. You see the anger among.
You see how they just pulled the plug? They just pulled the plug. They were like, yeah, we can't let this guy on. He touched the third rail. Because
the sad part, I bet if you ask that guy how many times you voted in the last 10 years, it'd be, I voted twice.
I would say so.
And then he'll sit there and bitch about local city borough ordinances. And I'm like, have you voted on? It was voted on 3 years ago. Well, I didn't vote. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to fix everything. But if you look at the country, the electoral map, and you see it, it shouldn't be a loser. But, the way people come out and vote, and the left votes, they vote every time, 5 times collectively.
Look, do you think it's gotten, I don't know if it gets better yet. I don't think it's reached the lowest denominator, because normally things have to get really bad. I mean, has to bottom out like an addict. What do you think about that?
I think Biden's going to win 2024. I think he takes it. I think there's too many things stacked up. I think the swing states, Trump will be in election. We'll stick a Kennedy in. He'll split the vote like Ross Perot, stick somebody in. Do I want that to happen? Of course not. But the reality becomes, you see the media machines against him. The guy's indicted, I don't know how many states and jurisdictions.
Yep.
There's only so much money. I just don't see how it works. Now, I hope I'm wrong. I didn't think he'd beat Hillary Clinton. So I was like, there's no way. This is a goof. When he ran for the
Here's my question
primary.
about the news. And they're both the right wing, left wing. It's the same bird. If Trump is in office, the liberal news stations make a lot of money, and the Democrat Party gets a lot of money. While Fox News has Biden in, Newsmax, One America News, they're bankrolling because they trot out these talking heads. So that's why I think Fox is against Trump, because it's more profitable for them. And the reason I really think they're against him is they're having a debate Thursday night between Newsom and DeSantis. That should tell everybody that DeSantis is the pick and Newsom is the heir apparent to Joe Biden. What do you think about that?
I'm not sure. I'd be curious to see how they're going to slide Biden out of this. I'm sure they've got something planned. Kamala's dead in the water, so who do you pick as a second?
I think Hillary. I think Hillary.
I don't think Hillary will take second chair. I think there's no way she'll take second chair to Newsom. I think you need somebody young. I think you pick like an AOC, somebody they manufacture. There's some congressperson sitting around who's an AOC type, who's black, short, lesbian.
We need another black guy.
Well, gay black guy like Pete Buttigieg. If he was black, he's a total shoe-in. But Pete Buttigieg comes from money. His parents are both professors, at Notre Dame. So that's a tough one. Tough sell. Need like another Barack Obama story, right? Guy's a state senator briefly. I think he was in the Senate for like a year and a half.
Hakeem Jeffries has a good American name. Hakeem. That's a good name.
I think it's all America. Like Hussein, Barack, Barry, Santor, Obama.
We need a Mohammed. We need a Mohammed is what we need. We really need a Mohammed.
Yeah, I think that's coming. The problem is I don't think the Muslims are playing along with the woke nonsense. Like you saw what happened in Maryland. You saw what happened in L.A. County, wherever it was. Like right now. They don't like that. Now, that doesn't mean people won't play for the grift, right? I mean, come on. You see, you've got Ilhan Omar, who says she's about something happened by some people on this day, 9/11 quote. Yet she'd support, Troons in your kid's school with dicks falling out. She'd be like, yes. Yeah, her kid's school. Your kid's school is perfect.
What do you think the reasoning is, but the mechanics behind a DeSantis Newsom debate? DeSantis is down by 60 points 40 at a,
to showcase Newsom because he's gonna clean up DeSantis. I mean,
you think so?
I like DeSantis as a governor.
Yeah,
but Newsom is going to be able to outplay him with the facial expressions. He's quicker tongued. I just don't see DeSantis being that good. He comes across like he's defensive, and Newsom's going to be slick, and it's going to highlight Newsom, because he's going to look slick. They're going to cut the questions. It's going to be pre-scripted.
Well, they got Sean Hannity asking the questions, and
is it Hannity?
He's milquetoast. Yeah, Sean Hannity's doing it.
Oh God, now who watches that? How's that guy?
Sean Hannity. Hannity. What's your opinion of some of the talking heads?
I don't watch. I can't watch Hannity. I can't. It's not watchable.
I can't either.
It's the same regurgitated rhino drivel over and over and over. It's just I honestly I had to watch Tucker when he was on because he was kind of witty and funny.
Yep.
I just can't watch him. Hannity's just the same. He reminds me of the stock guy who's always wrong. The bald stock
Kramer.
Guy.
Kramer.
Yeah, he just reminds me of the same talking points. And Kramer's predictable. Hannity's predictable. Now maybe I need to watch him more. It's growing. I've tried, and I'm like, it's not resonating.